Welcome to another episode of Swanning Around.
Yeah, in this one we're in Carnarvon. So we start off in Carnarvon, go to the Space Centre, and then we're going to head up the coast to Quobba, to blowholes there and do a bit of snorkelling. And then we venture further up to Coral Bay. So hope you enjoy this episode. Got a full moon tonight. This is just sunset. So that is not the sun, it's the moon just rising up. Looks brilliant with the colours of the sunset. Sunset's just behind us here. It's just going down. Great. We just come now into Carnarvon, so we're proper making our way up the coast. Getting closer and closer to Exmouth. But this is the waterway at Carnarvon. It's really nice. Might drop the paddling, drop the kayaking today and have a paddle. It's pretty nice. Nice calm day as well, which is good. It's just out for a paddle in Carnarvon. Really nice morning today. Just come under the footbridge and just goes out to a little like wildlife island.
Dave's just filling the caravan and the shower up with water.
Pop it up to go off grid a bit. We're on the Fruit Loop, which is this cool area just out of town and produces 80% of WA's produce apparently, so it's mad. And then this is in the middle of there's a cactus farm, so these are all the cactus. They're brilliant, really good, some monster ones, pretty cool. Crazy chickens walking amongst the cactus. Big chickens.
Wow, check out the size of these bones.
They're huge, aren't they, these things? Oh yeah, I don't know. Beautiful cactus in here. Really nice. What a cool spot. I feel like I'm in Arizona. Some crazy bones here as well, look at that. Don't know what that's of, it's massive. Like an enormous pelvis or something. Beautiful rock as well. Check out that rock. There's a shop in here. You can
Yeah, this is great.
buy your fresh produce.
Yeah, I'm going to buy some stuff.
Still haven't seen any grapes though. Country seems to be devoid of them at the moment.
Just on the Fruit Loop and bought some yummy capsicum, tomatoes and zucchini.
Yeah, pretty good price, $5.50 for all that. So real good value. Really good. Pretty good. More monster bones. They are big. Look at them, they're way taller than me. Just popping the drone up so you can get an aerial view of the Fruit Loop. See all the crops growing like mad. That's all bananas in that bit there. Tons and tons of bananas. Then you come round, the river's super dry. So yeah, they don't see much rain up here. Proper dry land, but the Fruit Loop's either side of the river as well, so it stretches in and yeah, goes both sides. It's pretty good. Beautiful flowers here just along the side of the road. Real good colours. Beautiful they are. Very impressive.
Yeah, behind that full banana plantation.
Yeah, all the bananas are growing in there. That's quite a lot of bananas. Loads of them growing at the moment. There's more wild bushes this side. They're pretty. Loads more bananas in there. Tomatoes growing in here. Lines and lines of tomatoes. Had to pop the drone up here. I just loved this field. So many colours in it, all the different crops that are growing in here. It was brilliant, really nice. And then tried to get low down and have a little fly along. There's a caravan. Again, loads of banana trees behind us. So as you'd expect in the middle of the fruit loop, there's a giant Humpty Dumpty. There it is. That's cool as. Space and Technology Museum. Heard good stuff about this. Loads of old space stuff from NASA. Big rocket there. So let's go in and see what it's all about. There's loads of stuff in here. And Carnarvon used to have a big role back in the 60s, 70s, helping out NASA. They used to do a lot of the communication for the Southern Hemisphere. So there's a little handprint of Buzz Aldrin there, even a little alien. That's really cool. And yeah, it's just full of stuff. You could go in that little space capsule there and go up to space, a simulated flight. And they've got all the old dials and different pieces of equipment that they used to have in here when they were working here. Oh, it's full of stuff, it's brilliant. And we've mocked out this area as well, loads more equipment in here. So much stuff they used to have to help communicate with the States and then up with the space rockets. A few views here from the International Space Station as well. Massive satellite dish there. Right, we're about to go into space. This is a proper capsule, like the proper size that they used to go up in. And they used to be in this for 3 days going to the moon, 2 days back down. But yeah, you just sat in this capsule, that's all you could do, just sit in here for that many days. Crazy. So all your food, drink came through pipes into your suit. You couldn't go to the toilet, anything. Imagine that for claustrophobic, that'd be weird. This is proper size, life size. So we're going to experience going up to space. So we're in a space shuttle now, a replica space shuttle. We're about to go up into space.
We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4. 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Full power. Power clear.
This is a cool little interactive display. Like you can just move the sand down. You can see how valleys and rivers and stuff form when you move the sand around. Go again. You can make your own world. That was brilliant. Old school Space Invaders. Look at these. All the old games. High score 9:30. We just got our photo on the moon in the green room. I'll show you now. We're in an infrared machine. Look how hot Lulu is.
Look at little paws.
Hot paws, Lulu. Oh yeah, cold paws, Lulu.
Cold ears, cold nose.
Really cold nose.
Bod.
Cool, isn't it? That's great.
2,295. Green left, okay. How about on the Okay, well, you've flown where no man has flown before, so we're going to call it a wrap and suggest you try again. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning.
This is the final exhibit in here. Indoor anyway. Look at that. That's brilliant. That's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. Rough, isn't it? We're just here at Quobba Blowholes. We come to camp here for the night. There's a campsite on the road, but the blowholes are just here. Boom. And this is low tide as well, like literally on low tide. There's a big storm coming in by the looks of it as well, which is a bit annoying. But hopefully that'll drift away. They're really good. So here we are at one of the blowholes. There's about 30 blowholes here, but this is one of them. It's pretty cool. Awesome sound. Pretty mad. What a cool place. I'm going to come back tomorrow at high tide, see what it's like then. Here's a good one coming in. Whoa! That's great. What a cool spot. So this is the rest of the coastline just along this bit. I'll video it again, high tide in the morning, see how different it looks. This is us parked up for tonight. It's a bit weird, this place. Like, there's loads of people in here. There's so many vans, but then you get to this spot where there's all these shacks. Like, they just look like run-down shacks, but they're still owned by locals. They just come and use them as fishing spots and stuff. This one, we've just been told that was condemned, so that's why we've parked in front of it. So this is a completely condemned one. Ready to go. But we'll have a little look inside. Pretty mad. So yeah, people just used to use these as, well, they still do, all the others, just as little places to hide out for a weekend. Got a big burner there. Little bed, bathroom. Crazy. So yeah, this one's had its day, but there's loads of others all the way around. They're all, most of them are just locked up. And people just turn up and open them up for their weekend and have a holiday. Just, yeah, little beach house. Pretty cool. But then there's just people camping everywhere. So this is the access road going through. I'll show you back at the start. There was just lines of caravans at the start. There's just a few you can see there. But back up that way, there was just one big long line of them. This is the start that I was talking about, where they're all lined up. Look at that big juicy cloud. So that's camp just back there. 600-metre walk and you come to here. And this is called the aquarium. Bang on low tide at the moment, so there's not much water in here, but you can imagine high tide when this completely fills up and all this area you can snorkel in. It's going to be great. You just can't get caught out with low tide. There's still a big ass storm going on. That could be just out at sea. That's pretty dramatic. These big gales, it calms down tomorrow and it's a bit nicer. It's a bit wild. Definitely a bit wild. Lulu's just coming back.
So we've just been to the beach. I was just walking Lulu, and it's literally just across there.
What you got?
Amazing. And there's a fisher person, and they've caught...
A fisher person?
Yeah, fisherman, fisher lady. And they've just caught a couple of sharks. Anyway, I was talking to her about where's the best place to snorkel, and they quite like this. She said, oh, it's all good, but you can snorkel, like the aquarium comes all the way round to sort of level with our caravan right over here. from all the way over in there.
So 600 metres away.
She's given me some shark skins covered in sand on the beach and seagulls are eating it. But she's given me this. It doesn't smell, it's fresh as. And she said just dangle it in the water and you'll be able to feed the fish, they'll just come and eat it. So it's just full of fish. So I'm really looking forward to getting my wetsuit on and having a little snorkel tomorrow. The water is going to be cold, but it's a warm wind, so hopefully the weather's on our side.
Just walking over to the beach from camp. So we're just camped in there. You can see all the huts now. On the back of them. There's loads of them in here. They're just shacks. What I think of as a shack anyway. But pretty cool. Good spot. And then this will just pop us out onto the beach. And just the bottom of the aquarium as well. Turns out the aquarium goes on for like 600 metres. So that's the bottom of the aquarium there. And then this pops out on the beach. Got a nice beach there. Goes on for ages. Back at the blowholes this morning to check it out close to high tide. Like it's still an hour and a half off high tide, but the blowhole's just here. It's not really doing much because there's too much water. Like the water's blowing right over the hole, so it's not getting the upward draft. So it's a lot better at low tide. That's my conclusion. I just saw a few whales out there as well, though, just really breaching. One of them did a massive jump. There's one spouting out there. You can see the spouts out in the water. There's a few whales going past pretty close to the shore. So Tammy's already at the aquarium. That's that bit I was at yesterday, where all the ledges were. You can see today it's just going right over them, covering them up. So I'm going to give up on the blowholes today, do it again at low tide. So I'm going to join Tam in the aquarium, which is a good snorkeling spot just down the road, just a couple of 100 metres away. And yeah, see what fish we can see. This is the aquarium this morning. See how it's filled up. Really clear as well, so I'm going to get in there and have a snorkel. It's not too cold, it's actually alright. Just like my nice shadow of the bike. Looks cool.
That was so good. Just been for a morning snorkel and there's just so many fish and there's like big sea cucumbers that are purple. I think there's like urchin things and clams and the water's warm. Yay, I'm not in my wetsuit, so I'm going back in.
Alright, cool.
What do you think?
Gonna join you. So I've just been in the aquarium with both that, a bit of a snorkel, and it was really good actually, it was great. Real strong current in there, so it just drifts you, you just fly along. It's really quick. I think I saw an octopus. I thought I saw a big slob, squidgy slob, and then when it saw me it sort of stopped and turned into looking like a rock. It was dead clever. But I couldn't get it to move again, it had hidden itself. But it's a real nice spot there to snorkel. It's great fun, really good. There we are, another milestone moment, the Tropic of Capricorn. So yeah, we're definitely getting further north, without a doubt. This is the only problem with stopping. The flies descend on you.
Start to get you, Lulu.
Covering tam. Lulu hates the flies, don't you, Lulu?
Nom nom nom.
You hate them, don't you?
You eat them, don't you, Lulu?
Lulu's just getting her paws cleaned. So many flies. One of the worst things about being up here, the further north we get, it's just more and more flies. It's crazy.
We're at Coral Bay, and this is paradise, really.
Yeah.
Water's nice and warm. The town is packed though, but we're lucky we've got
crazy busy, yeah. As you can see, the water quality is pretty good here. It's pretty specky, high tide as well just on here. But we're going to walk along here, and there's a shark bit. We're meant to be able to see sharks in the water, but we'll see. Just walking along the sand dunes. It's pretty cool. Here comes Tam. Took the high line to try and get a good aerial view. Nice to see them watering the lawns here. Keep it nice and green. Caravan sites, a few caravan sites here. So busy with caravans and people. Here's a caravan site in this way. Good little idea at this supermarket. You can borrow a bag. That's pretty good. Nice simple idea. Just grab a bag, bring it back. Walk out of town and go up to this viewpoint on the sand dunes. It's pretty windy. Oh, you can see the water. It's great. Everybody's all the way down. Loads of fishies. Literally just in the shallows. Just wading around in here. And it's just going in for a snorkel. And then she'll just drift round in the dark stuff where the coral is. Back round to this red buoy probably. Family snorkeling away. Just in an area here where there's loads of termite mounds, like this one just here. There's one over the road. They're all over. There's loads of them all the way along. And someone's decided to paint one as a minion, which is pretty novel and cool. Pretty good. This is us parked up at another rest stop, and loads of termite mounds. Like there've been loads of them now for the whole day's driving. There's tons of them around. Massive big things, like they're probably 7 foot. Pretty big. As you can see next to Tam there, they're pretty bloody tall.
That's it for Coral Bay.
Yeah, thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you on the next one.